What's going on, guys? First time viewer. Wakar Ahmed. Terrible name. I'm terrible at names. I am terrible at names. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's get started. This morning going live just to break down some of the stocks that I'm looking at, what I'm keeping an eye on this morning. Right now, it's not looking too hot. So if nothing changes within the next 20 minutes, I'm out of here. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens this morning. Going to keep a close eye on a couple of different stocks. We'll talk about those stocks here in a second and take a look at the gapper list. So you can see here, this is the Trade Ideas gapper scanner that I got going on right now. I got a couple stocks: NBEV, SCYX, FRO, SFT, BPT, and then SRAX. Let's take a look at those stocks and see what's going on. Good morning. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. Welcome to the Thunderdome, baby. One man enters, one man leaves. Also this morning, taking a look here at GE. GE might be a slow bleeder today. Some news this morning coming out about a downgrade with a $5 target. You can see recently GE spiking back up here, beginning of this year, basically having a nice little rally with the overall market getting back up there to the 1175, and then this morning down there to 925. Should be a pretty easy stock to short in terms of borrows. Pretty much, I think every broker out there is going to have shares to short on GE. So keep an eye on it. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I'll see if kind of what happens at this 950 area. If we could push back over that 950 area and then look for the break below $9, it's not going to be a huge mover by any means. I don't think this is going to be like a 100% drop today, but there might be a little bit of action here on GE today. Also, let's take a look. I think NBEV is the top gainer so far this morning. NBEV, I'm not like a major fan of this stock for a couple of different reasons. It's got a big float. I guess it's not a big float, but it's got a larger float that I like to trade. And it's just always trades really heavy. It's always trading heavy. So this morning right now, if you're tuning in, it's 8:54 in the morning, 8:54 a.m. Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast, Florida, baby, Miami. Let's go. Let's go. So NBEV this morning gapping up from 470 up there to 560, then kind of flagging, going higher up there to 570. I was watching it earlier this morning here at this, you can see in the 1 minute chart a little bit better. I had a little bit of support kind of forming in this area here at the 530s. You can see I had a little push back up. We had a little higher low, and then we pushed back up there to 570. I just wasn't really a big fan of it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not a big fan of NBEV just personally. And also you can see on the daily chart here, kind of running into a lot of resistance there. We'll say at the 580 area, you can see some resistance, a lot of resistance, kind of 560s, 580. So a lot of resistance here in this area on NBEV. And we'll kind of see what happens at open if this thing wants to make a move. But right now, it's kind of just running into that resistance there at the 580s, 570 area. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Not me, not you. We'll see, though. We will see. We will see. SYCX. Take a look here. SCYX. Sorry, SCYX. SCYX this morning gapping up. You can see not a lot of volume. Only 100,000 shares traded so far from the 160s now up there to $1.92. Pushing up there $1.92 right now. Pulling back down there to $1.80. I don't know about you guys, but right now this stock just not really showing me a lot of action there and looking a little bit heavy on the level 2 right now. And we'll see. See what happens. Keeping an eye on all these stocks. Again, I'm keeping an eye right here. I got the Trade Ideas gapper scanner up there. Just kind of looking at that to see kind of what to look at, where's the action at, what's going on, what's hot, what's not. And also got FRO. FRO, same kind of deal. Not a lot of volume. Only 53,000 shares traded. Really just not a lot of action this morning. And I'll tell you one thing, guys. I can pretty much, I can't guarantee it, but I can pretty much guarantee that every time that I've woken up in the morning and I've sat here and I've looked and I've looked and I've looked and I've not found anything, and then I traded, I end up losing money. So I don't know. For me, I like to see action. If there's action, I like to see it. I want to see that action in the morning. And that's normally a good sign. If we get a lot of action pre-market, normally means we're going to have a nice little open, going to have a lot of volatility. And right now, we're just not getting that volatility that we want. We're not getting the action, baby. No action, no trading. That's kind of how it goes. SRAX this morning gapping down. No shares, just short. Old Ireland. What's going on, Ireland? What's good in the Ireland? Also, PIXY just popped up there on the Gapper list. Only 26,000 shares traded. We got $1.14. So right now, my hair. I need my hair and makeup artist to come in here. Hey, Texas, baby. I love some good old Texas. I'm doing good. Had a good weekend. It's Monday morning. But again, not really looking too hot. You can see this is normally a bad sign. When the Gapper list is like looking like this, and then you see the volume on this right-hand side, and the volume is basically showing me that there's just not a lot of action pre-market so far. Well, yeah, not a good sign. Not a good sign. So, let's see what else is popping up here. Like I said, I was keeping an eye on GE this morning. Gapping down. I had a downgrade. You can see from $10 down there to $9.33. Push it back up there to the $9.50 area. We'll see. What do I think about the slow markets right now? No volume. Yes, I agree. Nothing really popping. Nothing really happening. Hey, Houston, Texas. Fishing, baby. I'm down. Let's go. I went fishing all weekend, but I'm down to go again. Snapchat this morning. It's up 5%. A little bit bigger of a float than we normally trade. But it's up a little bit from the 12.25 up there to 12.50. A little bit of action there on Snapchat this morning. What else was I keeping an eye on? Oh, yeah, that penny stock that was making a move this morning. What was it? HSGX. HSGX this morning gapping up from 10 cents up there to 35 cents. There's some news about a merger or a buyout or some crazy crap here on this stock. Who knows? I was actually thinking about shorting it earlier, but just didn't end up pulling the trigger there. I did not choose the winners yet for the Ledger Nano S. I still have the Ledger. That one's making some noise. That's not good. I think it should be okay. Uh-oh. So, Ledger Nano S giveaway. I got a video if you haven't entered for that giveaway. We'll do the giveaway. We'll give it away, we'll say like Wednesday. Give it a little bit more time, people who are slow to enter. What's my thoughts on VTL? I don't know. Let's take a look. VTL this morning. Yeah, I guess on Friday had a little move from the 24-cent area up there to 70 cents. Pull it back down there. And this morning kind of consolidating there at the 50-cent area. We'll see what happens here. VTL, keep an eye on it. It's up a little bit this morning. You can see Friday gapping up there big, well, pushing up there big from the 24-cent area up there to 70 cents. Pulling back down there. Kind of looking at that 50-cent area, a little bit of support. We'll say that 50-cent area is support for now. You know, keep an eye on it. I think the key here, a lot of people need to understand with trading is just kind of having an eye. You got to keep an eye on basically, you know, a handful of stocks. Keep an eye on a handful of stocks. See what's hot. See what's moving. What's going on. And then kind of wait and see if something pops up. If nothing pops up, nothing pops up, and you just don't make a trade. You don't make a trade, my friends. Someone talking about that GE short. Like I said, I'm kind of watching GE. We'll see kind of what happens if this thing will push back up there at 950 area. Might look for a short opportunity. But I'm also thinking that if I don't get a nice little opportunity in the next 10 minutes or so, I'm going to go ahead and just kind of walk away here. I don't know. We'll see. Somebody wants to know about ZYNE. ZYNE. ZYNE this morning. What'd it do? What'd it do? A little bit of a push up there. It's like on Friday, had a nice little move there from 780 up there to the 860s, pulling back and then kind of rallying from there. So you can see overall a little momentum here, a little momentum. Looking like a little trend, little trend there. See if we can get back above $9 here at open here on ZYNE. Continue that trend higher. You can see Thursday, Friday, nice little move from $7 up there to almost $8, and then on Friday from $7.90 up there to $9.10. Couple stocks looking like potential, a little bit of potential, but the volume just isn't there. We're not getting any volume this morning. That's not a good sign. I don't like the sign. I guess I say I don't like those signs. GE getting some big buyers stepping up there on level 2 right now. You got to be careful with this stock because obviously it's not just a total pump and dump. You got to be careful with it. It is an actual company. I guess they're all actual companies, but a lot of times the stocks that we trade are just totally crap stocks. And a stock like GE is not just totally a crap stock. If you got any more stocks you want to look at, let me know. Hit me in the chat box there. If you're just now tuning in, do me one favor, hit that like button. You might as well go ahead and hit that like button. It's free. It's easy. Hit the like button. The free trading group not working. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I got to change that. I got to change that link. It's on Facebook. If you just search Momentum Day Traders on Facebook, it'll pop up, I think. CVM. Take a look at CVM this morning. Up 6.5% on Friday. Had a nice little move there from 440 up there to 560 this morning. Kind of holding that 550 area. This morning pushing up there to 6. Looking at the daily chart here. Not really seeing much in terms of resistance right now. If we go way, way back there in 2017. So kind of filling that gap, really. Filling that gap there. I guess it maybe filled it already back there. But right now, looking like the next resistance is up there at the 750 area on CVM. And then it looks like there's another gap. Is that another gap? Looks like another gap between $8 and $10 on CVM. 70,000 shares traded so far. It's up 6.2%. We'll see what happens. So this morning, if anybody's wondering about my trading, I got a little under $1,000 still in the small account. Haven't been doing much trading the last couple of days. Been fishing and all that. But this week, trying to get back into it. See if I can slowly grow back to $2,800 and get back from that $1,800 loss from the other day. But you can see this morning, this is the gapper. Stocks that we're watching, pretty much it's cut and dry. Keep an eye on stocks that are gapping up, stocks that have news, stocks that have momentum. And then also keep an eye on, previous stocks that have had some big moves in the past couple days, like last Friday. And we'll see. CHRS for a short opportunity. Simon's talking about that one. Okay. CHRS on Friday. Big move on Friday after hours up there to 1880. And then this morning kind of just fizzling out there. Back down there to the 17s. Okay. Interesting. QD this morning also pushing up there from the 533 area up there to 559. At the 550 right now. Only 50,000 shares traded, so not a lot of volume there yet. Need a lot more volume. Need a lot more action. We need volume. We need action. We need all of that fun stuff. But right now, we're just not getting it. So, I don't know. I'm just sitting back here, being real patient this morning, being real patient, and being real picky. Real patient, real picky. That's how I like to live my life. But not really. But when it comes to trading, that's how I want to live my trading life. So you can see here, I'm showing you guys the gappers one more time. Volume just not really there right now. Really, you got InBev with 2.6 million shares traded, but it's just not looking that hot. And like I talked about earlier, just not really in love with NBEV for a couple different reasons. Got a lot of resistance coming up there at the 580 area, 570s. So you can see previously 560, 570, 580 area. A lot of resistance there on NBEV this morning. It's gapping up, but just not having that power to get through that resistance. So I don't know. I don't know about you guys. If you're wondering about the trade idea, that's the trade idea scanner is what I'm using there. Trade idea scanner is a link down below. Check that out. You get a discount. Actually, if you use my link, there's a discount for you guys. You know what? That's what I'm all about over here, people. Helping you guys out. You help me, I help you. The more you help me, the more I can help you. Help me help you kind of thing. If that makes any sense. Penny stock HSGX going from 30 cents back down there to 23 cents, just selling off this morning after that big gap up. Gapped up from 16 cents up there to 35 cents, and then not doing it now. It's just not doing it. Up there at 35 cents now. So, what do the blue bars mean? The blue bars are basically saying that there was no price action, or the price didn't change between. So if this candle opened here, it opened at 5.59, it closed at 5.59. So $5.59, it opened, it closed at 5.59. So it's basically meaning that the stock price did not move on that candle. It moved around up and down, but it opened and closed at the same price. So it's basically like a, I don't know what you want to call it. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Had a little bit of action, but it didn't go. And you can see the same thing on the volume, on the bars down there. It's a doji. So this is the 1 minute chart. This is the 5 minute chart. I got multiple charts pulled up there if you're wondering. I got a 30 minute, I got a daily, and I got the 5 minute chart. So I got 4 charts that I'm looking at right here. 4 charts that I'm looking at. All you can see right now is the 5 minute chart, obviously, because if I showed you my whole screen, it would just blow out YouTube. It would be too much information. So right now, you're only seeing the 5 minute chart if you're wondering. If you're just tuning in, you're like, this guy only looks at the 5 minute chart, only looks at the 1 minute chart. What an idiot. There's more charts on my screen. I got a 40-inch screen, people. I got a 40-inch screen here. SFET, also on the gapper list this morning. Just done a lot of volume there. 65,000 shares volume-wise. So GE, push it back over there to the 950s now. Let's see what happens here if it gets denied at the 950s again. What do you think? What do y'all think? Does it get denied here? GE at the 950s. The $1 million question, my friends. The $1 million question. CVM back up there to $6 now. Only 96,000 shares traded so far, so we got to see what happens here on CVM. Oh, there. Oh, there it is. Back above $6, $6.10 now. Still not enough volume. Not enough volume really there on CVM this morning. Only 2,000 on that candle there. We got 7,000, 4,000. So not a ton of volume right now on CVM. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens there. GE holding that 950 area right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and go make a coffee and then come back here closer to 930. See what happens. If we can get some action, if we get some more volume. Right now, I'm leaning towards the idea of not making any trades. I think that's the best way to play this. Not a lot of volume, not a lot of action, but we need more volume or more action to get going here and give it a little bit of time. So if you guys haven't already, do me a big favor, hit that like button. If you enjoy these videos, you might as well help me help you. Hit the like button, leave a comment later on, all that fun stuff. I will talk to you guys later on. Thanks for tuning in for a little pre-market live action warm-up here, seeing what's hot, seeing what's not. And like I said, big thanks to everybody out there who subscribes and keeps the channel going, baby. Without you guys, what's up, LY? Go. Hit me with a question, quick. Question. Go. I have a question. I get it. Go. Stop saying you have a question and just let me know what the question is. Should I trade today or study? That's the $1 million question, my friend. If I had that answer, I'd be rich, wouldn't I? I'd be rich if I could tell you right now if it's a good time to trade or a good time to study. But I think the good thing to do here is just wait for an opportunity. Look for some volume, look for some action, and wait. There it is. I'll talk to you guys later on. I'm out of here.